Sam, what does it say about this team that after losing Christian, you guys come out and play in the second half the way you did and were able to keep this one at bay?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, losing Christian's tough. I mean, he's a great player. So, I really thought Chuba and Royce, when they got in there after that, did a really great job. But yeah, losing Christian's tough, but I thought we did a good job of bouncing back. And, in that second half, we were kind of able to put that first half behind us and really do a good job in that second half.
Sam, ultimately, you had to do more when Christian kind of went out. How did you approach that coming in the second half? Did you say anything to your teammates? Was there anything?
No, I mean, for us, it's just executing the plays that are called. That's really, that's as simple as it is for us. It's just executing whatever's called. And, if we call a play that's, if the running back's the first option on that play, just because Christian's out doesn't mean I'm not going to go to the running back. You know what I mean? So, I thought, like I said, Chuba and Royce did a great job when they got in there.
Sam, what was the mood at halftime after Christian had been in the tent? I mean, did anybody address the team in terms of just like, hey, we got to go play the second half?
Yeah, no, I mean, we weren't told, about Christian's injury. I mean, I assumed just because he wasn't there. But, yeah, I mean, it was just for us, we had to put our head down and play a lot better. And, I thought we did a better job in that second half, creating momentum and having a good tempo about us.
Sam, you literally put your head down on that third and inches at the goal line. Can you describe that play and losing your helmet?
Yeah, it was hectic. There was a lot of things going on that QB sneak, and yeah, I mean, I thought I got a great push back from I don't know who it was. I think Royce and maybe Gio back there in the backfield. So yeah, I mean, got in.
It's all the helmet itself. Like, did you feel it going?
Yeah, it just kind of slid off. I think that kind of happened after I was already in the end zone. But
when's the last time you got 2 rushing touchdowns?
I have no idea. You probably know. You probably know.
Never in the NFL.
Yeah, probably college.
College or high school?
Call it probably high school. Yeah.
Can you take us through the first rushing touchdown too? Was that a read play, or were you holding it the whole time?
No, it was a good play by our offense to be able to get in there and do our job.
Can you just do? I mean, you don't have to get too deep, but can you expand on it?
I can't. Sorry.
Quick turnaround, injuries during the game, but you guys still gutted out the win. What does that say about this team?
Yeah, I mean, we're resilient. We had, a lot of guys in the building and with us in OTAs, which, kind of showed kind of the type of team that we wanted to be. But then we went to Spartanburg. We had a great training camp, a hard training camp down there in the heat. And, yeah, it kind of showed what kind of team we were when we, practiced against Baltimore and Indy. So, I mean, we always knew what kind of team we had. It was just about going out there on game day and executing. And we've been doing a good job so far. We just got to, keep taking it 1 week at a time.
How unique a player is Christian?
What's that?
How unique a player is Christian?
Yeah, I mean, he's a special player. I don't know if there's any way to describe him. He's someone. I'm going to try to right now, but he's someone who you can align anywhere, and I think the greatest way to see how great a player is by how a defense has to game plan for them. And when Christian's out there, you can kind of see when he starts to line up in different ways that defenses have certain checks for him when he's out there, and that's a sign of a really good player.
How much was it a factor at the end of the second quarter where you got sacked 3 times after he left? And then what happened in the second half to kind of stabilize it?
Yeah, it was just, for me, it was holding on to the ball too long. We were trying to push the ball downfield a little bit there in the late in the second half, and just got to play smarter that way. Just understand, hey, listen to my feet. That's how I like to say it is, if I start kind of climbing in the pocket too much or I feel like I'm holding on to it, I'll just get rid of it.
What was Christian's mood after the game?
I mean, he's sad.
What did you say to him?
Just, that I'm thinking of him and, to take his time. We'll be all right, without him. Obviously, we want him back, but I want him to take his time right now and make sure he's good for the end of the season.
Do you think he'll be back this season?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he will be. you know, that's me. You know, I'm being optimistic, but yeah.
Do you anticipate having to do more, a lot more without him?
No, I think, you know, for us, we, you know, we're starting to find our identity as an offense, and you know, I think I just gotta, you know, again, whatever play is called, we just gotta execute that play, and that's my job, is to get us in the right play and make sure that, you know, we're kind of hitting on all cylinders and that the offense is moving in the right direction.